Once labeled the most beautiful girl in the world, French model Thylane Blondeau has been popping up at Fashion Week shows this month, but until now, she's merely been sitting in the audience. On Saturday night, the 16-year-old got to finally flaunt her model chops as she walked in Dolce & Gabbana's Spring 2018 presentation at Milan Fashion Week. The teenager fit right in during the parade of gorgeous, glamorous people who took to the catwalk, strutting her stuff in a red and white floral gown by the design house. Thylane wore a white half-sleeve gown with a red and pink print of flowers and hearts. Her sleeves and waist were cinched with red sequins, with a red sequin heart centering the belt of the dress. The young model was accessorized like her other runway counterparts, carrying a mirrored clutch, decked out in pearl jewelry, and balancing a bejeweled tiara, a Dolce & Gabbana favorite, on her head. She also struck the same pouty-mouthed stare she'd been practicing all week in the front row. Thylane is actually rather short for a profession model, though her reputation as the most beautiful girl in the world clearly preceded her. Signed to IMG, she happens to be the daughter of soccer star Patrick Blondeau, a celebrity background that she had in common with many of the other models walking in the show. In fact, most of the young men and women who took to the catwalk have famous parents. This was actually Thylane's second show for Dolce & Gabbana, though her walk at the brand's presentation earlier this year flew under the radar. Not this time, though, and Thylane was surely celebrating the cap-off to a very exciting fashion month. Last week, she sat front row at London Fashion Week, scoring a coveted seat at Tommy Hilfiger's Spring 2018 presentation, which included designs from his collaboration with Gigi Hadid. Thylane donned a sporty red and blue ensemble by the American designer, and sat tight as Gigi, her sister Bella, Hailey Baldwin, and Jourdan Dunn took to the runway. She brought along her best friend, Daniel Day-Lewis' son Gabriel Kane Day-Lewis, who posed for pictures beside her. Despite only just starting to ramp up her modeling career as an adult, Thylane is already famous for her child modeling career. When she was just 4 years old, she walked the runway for Jean Paul Gaultier. Then, when she was 6, she covered Vogue Enfants, a supplement that ran in Vogue Paris and featured children's clothing. That's when the media began to call her the most beautiful girl in the world. At age 10, she posed for an infamously sexualized shoot for Vogue Paris, stirring controversy and debate. Now, she is finally joining the adult modeling world, scoring runway invitations and chances to sit in the front row. While her seat at the Tommy Hilfiger show is certainly an in-demand ticket, however, Thylane barely cracked a smile as she walked the red carpet ahead of the presentation. She posed for photographers, affecting a potty-mouthed gaze that seemed to be meant to highlight her plump lips.